Interesting that the first stop is Seattle.
Yes, I mean, it makes sense. So in all the years that I've covered China, they like consistency, and this is a safe visit. If you look back, Deng Xiaoping went to Seattle. Jiang Zemin went to Seattle. Hu Jintao went to Seattle before his state visit to Washington. And now Xi Jinping is copying those steps as well, going to Seattle first. And it's a more friendly environment. Let's face it, it is business-focused. Seattle has Boeing, it has Microsoft, it has Starbucks, it has Amazon, it has Costco.
Exposure in China.
Lots of trade with Washington State and China have lots of trade, from airplanes to apples, and that's where he's going to stop first. He's going to give a major policy speech Tuesday evening, which is tomorrow our time in Asia, in Seattle, at the U.S.-China Business Council speech. Henry Kissinger will be there. Wednesday is the big day. He will give a roundtable, or be at a roundtable hosted by Hank Paulson. He'll visit the Boeing factory in Everett, might get some news on aircraft orders, might get some news, according to the Seattle Times, on a finishing plant in China. Lincoln High School in Tacoma, he will go there. He visited there in 1993 when he was an official, Communist Party official from Fuzhou. And then he's going to be off, big tech conference with the likes of Tim Cook, Warren Buffett, Jack Ma, Yang Yuanqing, Bob Iger, Mary Barra, Jeff Bezos, Howard Schultz. Big one, with also the Chinese internet czar, Liu Wei.
Okay.
Before he heads to Washington, D.C.
So what are the major issues that they're going to discuss?
Big issues. Bring them up. We have about 4 or 5 of them. Trade deficit, which is widening by about $1 billion every day. That's going to be a big issue. Climate change, cybersecurity, of course, is going to be one of the more contentious issues. Human rights, always on the agenda. South China Sea and China's military buildup. China claims 4/5 of the South China Sea. The United States is worried about the military installations there. This is what State Councilor Yang Jieqi had to say about China's ambitions militarily.
China's military force is for national defense, period. And I hope that people will not ascribe some other motives to China's defense establishment and its efforts in the right direction.
Lots to do.
Yeah, and a lot of talking between Obama and Xi Jinping, and despite China's efforts to smooth waters, it's expected to be a very tense visit, right?
Yeah, and that's, again, the big reason why he's going to Seattle first. It's a much more public relations friendly visit. He's going to spend 3 full days in Seattle. Then he goes to the issues which there's, not going to be a lot of deliverables, if you want to use State Department speech, on either side.
What about human rights?
Human rights is always there. I mean, there are a bunch of taboo topics. Tiananmen even is still there. Lots of issues that Xi Jinping doesn't necessarily want to talk about. It's their internal affairs. But the United States feels compelled, will bring up.
Gotcha.